Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And off we go from Denver. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
There's no question, Kate. Big plays down the seam over big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That's complete to Sloan. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Hill now from the gun. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. A play made by an all-pro from last season, Marlon Humphrey.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, here's Darnold. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To the air on third and long. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun and give to Hill. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
We go set.
Go right back to Hill. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Chiefs take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 7-yard line.
Play action here with Rodgers. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end. Because that's bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down. Offense in a hurry up here. Running for it, Mixon. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. On the ground again with Mixon. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. They're going for it. It's Rodgers. Throw caught by his running back. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Darnold, first and 10. He completes it in traffic. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
Second and 6 at the 27-yard line.
And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. And again, it's Darnold. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Got 3 tight ends out there now. Here's third and goal. Blue. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos get the game's first points here in the second. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
58.
Rodgers from the gun. This one to Williams out left side. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Mostert on the return. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Red 80.
They'll run the toss to Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Darnold. To the left, he's got a roll up. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Blue gets the handoff. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Rolling from the gun here. And it is picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. He strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
319.
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They'll go for it. Rodgers. It's on target to Williams. It's a race down the right side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Mostert on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23.
Defense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Darnold. On screen here to Blue. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. Broncos have to hurry here, clock's still running.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Darnold. And he put everything he's got behind it. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Downfield, and Tislam has it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. Sends this to the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
They give on 2nd here to Blue. For a second, we both thought he'd get the 1st, but he winds up being just shy of the gain of 8, 3rd down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Brings it in. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space behind those completions outside the pocket.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. And they take this in for the score. The Broncos earn the chance to tie before halftime. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Blue 58!
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Ruben Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout, so that's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Look at the 8. Hey, take 26. Inside. On the 50.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rogers. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Mostert on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. From the gun, Darnold. Quick slant is caught by Tislam. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll give it to Hill. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 3rd down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
One last play before the break. On the give, it's Blue. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's got a gain of 6 there. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Now they're looking to throw with Rogers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
258!
Nixon on the toss. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
319!
From the shotgun, here's Rogers. Has it up to 7. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Jumbo! 258!
They'll run here with Jones. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's DeMario Davis. And the Chiefs get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Mixon on the counter. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a gain of 4 there. And the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs.
Dude, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an R-U-N. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. He's got it in the red zone. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down, Chiefs.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Running a screen now for Jones. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3/4 in the books from this one. The Chiefs have set themselves up for the win here. Now just need to carry this lead through the end. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
158.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
319. Jump out.
Rodgers from the gun. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Out is Graham Gano to try to knock this through. A 27-yard look here. The kick by Gano is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Mostert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, set.
They'll start the drive with blue. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. And they're going to throw out of the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
They're in long for him here. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for the Broncos.
And again, it's Darnold. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing here, Darnold. Complete left side. It's just long. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10, Darnold. Downfield, and Tislau has it. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. Connects on the crosser. It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And they pick him off again! Justin Reed has the INT. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
Rodgers has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They toss it right. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. All right, I know the old adage, there is no lead that is safe in the NFL, but Brock, this lead actually feels pretty safe to me. Not sure they needed to go for 2 at this point.
Well, I'm pretty sure you know what this feels like one thing to me. Stat padding. And it's just going to come back to you at some point. Maybe not in this game, but down the road. You start padding your stats to show off, oh, look how many points we scored. Look how great a job we did. Start patting yourself on the back. Yeah, you're usually going to get hit and knocked on your backside at some point.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. He's going deep! looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. And I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
He's looking deep once again. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. Again, this is Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Keeping it with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple of yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. On the ground again with Mixon. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. The kick by Gano is good. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Reed now to kick this one away. Mostert on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Darnold on the play action. Oh no, they get him yet again. interception. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
A handoff from Mixon, running right. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they been seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girl that other men, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. good.